We may say 100 things, but if there is only one thing that applies in your relationships, in your business, in your career, in your talent, just run away with it. Basically, knowledge is not power. What you know doesn't really count in your life. What you do is what you do with what you know is what is most important. Such that if you know everything about nutrition and you don't eat well, you will still be obese like some of us, right? So you get. So as in, if you know something about alcohol, you know that excessive consumption of alcohol is not good for your health, then you keep on consuming, then you know it's going to affect you. It will affect you whether you know or you don't. That's not the point. The point is what you do about it. We have grown up in a society where we are told, knowledge is power. In your school, the motto could have been knowledge is power. Then you realize knowledge is only potential power. That knowledge only becomes power when it is put into practice. So it is not so much about what I know, but what I do with the little that I know is what counts. If you read the dialogues of Plato, those old books, that's a very old book, you will find Plato talking about what Socrates said. Socrates actually said knowledge is good, ignorance is bad, right? And the Holy Bible in the book of Malachi will tell you that my people perish because of lack of knowledge, right? But he says still, even when we have knowledge, when we don't do enough with it, then that knowledge becomes as good as it becomes to us as good as for those who don't have it. You get? Socrates, when he was put on trial, he was asked, Socrates used to advocate for what he would call a philosopher king. That the people should be led by the one who knows. And the government of that time thought that he wanted to overthrow the government because he thought he knew. So when he was put on trial, he was asked, do you consider yourself one who knows, now that you say that the one who knows should lead the others? He said, okay, well, I know nothing, but I have met people who know less, right? I know nothing, but I have met people who know less, who are not even aware of their ignorance. Of course, the most important basic knowledge is the knowledge that I don't know. Maybe I can learn. But even after then learning, I need to do something with the knowledge that I have. So in all our schools that we are told knowledge is power, they are not wrong, but they don't tell us the whole truth. They don't tell us that knowledge is potential power. That it can only become useful power if you put it into practice.